Evening, everyone. No drinks tonight, unfortunately, but I was wondering if you'd join me in a little act of rebellion. I have the unfortunate pleasure of living in the state of California, and they just announced a curfew, so which is wrong. It's totally wrong. This is America. You can't do that. um, anyway, and I like to believe that I'm more than a complainer. I like to put my money where my mouth is, or in this case, my footsteps where my words are. So I was just wondering if you'll join me for a little stroll while we break a curfew. And just for proof here, if you look at the time and the date, I know it's a little fuzzy, but you'll probably make it out. So yeah, let's get this thing started here. Get some light going. And I apologize. I know this video is not going to be the best quality. The lighting and everything, it's going to be weird, but we'll make the best, right? Anyway, I'll make it quick. Just go around the block here. Yeah, have to be quick. This used to be a nice neighborhood, but not so much anymore. There's a lot of homeless, a lot of drug users, and just crime in general. I found needles, drugs, people in the middle of the streets just kind of hanging out of their minds, just standing there. Sometimes they kind of zigzag, and it's sad, my heart breaks for them. I don't know what to do for them, but I don't know, it's just funny, like this county that I'm in, they have a lot of services for those people, and it seems like most of them don't take advantage of them, and it seems like the more they tolerate this behavior, the more of it happens. Homeless people showing up in the droves, more and more, seems like every day. So, I tell you what, our leaders, they're certainly not conservatives, if you catch my drift, right? Man, the first time I found a needle on the street, dude, I was not happy. I was rather disappointed, but anyway, that's, you get the government you deserve, right? Or the government that's foisted upon you by others. Anyway, like I said, we won't be too long. Plus, there was a pack of coyotes just down that way. There's a bunch of farms and fields out there, and they were yipping and howling. I don't know what for, but I'm not gonna stick around and find out, Anyway, yeah, we'll keep this quick. But anyway, back to Newsom, our dear leader, Gavin Newsom. Oh boy, what a piece of work that guy is. We'll keep it family friendly, but what a total hypocrite, that guy. It's crazy. All sorts of critters running around, you gotta keep an eye out. Anyway, that guy, I don't know if you're not from California, you might not have heard of it, but he got caught going to a restaurant, really fancy restaurant, a couple $100 a plate, with all his rich buddies and his rich friends. And then the apology he issued, like the non-apology, basically. Like, he's not sorry he went, He's sorry he got caught. That's all. I mean, what kind of world do you live in, where you do that to people? He thinks he's better than everybody, or he knows best. Just like his aunt, his insufferable aunt. Hopefully one day somebody drops a house on her. You know what I mean? Anyway, hypocrites, and she went to that salon in San Francisco, right? And she tried to blame the salon owner or whoever, said she was trapped or tricked or whatever. Like, give me a break. You can't even take responsibility for your actions. These people, I'm telling you. And Newsom, when all the businesses were closing the first time around, right? His vineyard got to stay open. of course, right? Hypocrites. You know, it's like these people don't even live in the same universe that we live in, you know? Talking about ivory towers, you know, these people live in ivory planets. Unbelievable. Yeah. And what's, you know, I just, I see a lot of fear going around too. People are scared of this virus going around. And I just, want to ask myself, I say to myself, you know, why? This thing has a 99% recovery rate. And on top of that, like, this isn't the first time we've been through something like this, you know? We had Ebola, West Nile, swine flu. You know, these things come and go. So I don't know why everybody's freaking out about this one. You know, we're Americans, right? We get through these things. We pull through. It's gonna be all right. I mean, I don't know. You see me? I'm not wearing a mask. I mean, if you're vulnerable, you know, you're one of those at-risk groups, of course, you know, you gotta take proper precautions. But for the rest of us, like, we got jobs to do. We got bills to pay, you know? We can't put the entire world on hold just because a few people get sick. I mean, it's just silly, you know? And on top of that, like, you know, we're shutting down the country and the hospitals, right? People weren't getting their treatments. I know one guy, I don't even want to go into it, but he's in a lot of pain, you know, and he can't go to the doctor. Can't see a doctor, right? On hold. So he's just got to live with the pain. It's unreal. You know? This is America. We figure things out. You know, we don't lock things down. We innovate. We find a way. Improvise, adapt, overcome, right? But you know, with leaders like Mr. Newsom and Miss Pelosi, right? And the answer is to lock everything down and give us control, of course. We'll fix everything. Yeah, sure you will. And I got a bridge to sell you. I guess, like I said, I'm not afraid, you know? Am I crazy? Or has everybody else gone insane, you know? I just... You know, if you were at a casino and you got in front of a slot machine that had a 99% chance of a jackpot, you think you did it? I would. I'd take those odds, definitely. So I don't understand. I don't understand the mentality, the fear. Like I said, I'm not wearing a mask. I wear a mask in the stores though. You know, just as a courtesy. I see a lot of people yelling and I don't know, that's not cool. It's private property, it's their store, and think about it, you know, like they're trying to stay in business, they're trying to keep the government off their back. Like, let's cut them a break, guys, come on. But anyway, we don't need to be afraid, you know? It's gonna be okay. All the stars are out. And the moon. It's actually, it's quite nice. You ever do that? Just, go for a stroll? See the sights? Relax? Seems like everybody just wants to stare in front of a screen right now, you know? And, I don't know, I work in IT, that's what I do, and when I get home, I'm kind of tired of looking at screens, so, you know, I go for a bike ride, read a book, or yeah, go for a little walk. It's cold. It's supposed to get down to 39, I think, something like that. 40, I don't know. For those of you who aren't aware, Californians start getting frostbite at about 60 degrees. Unless you live in Tahoe, but us valley people, we don't handle the cold very well. You know, Thanksgiving is coming up. Well, unless our dear leaders have something to say about that. Whew. I should not be walking around this late at night. Well, it's nice to know you all. No, but really, speaking about viruses and stuff, like, I don't know. I could drop dead tomorrow. I know where I'm going, right? It's just life. Lost my train of thought. All sorts of creaking and rustling everywhere. That's alright. It's just nature. Oh, Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving's coming up, and, well, it's time to be thankful. And, there's a lot to be thankful for, you know? Despite the circumstances. I know times are rough right now. Rough for everybody. And I don't want to make light of anybody's situation, but, you know, when you put things into perspective, like, there's always somebody better off than you, and somebody always worse off than you. So, it's a lot to be thankful for, you know? I'm thankful that, we live in America, that I live in America. We have the freedom to, well, walk around and protest. If I lived in another country, I probably would, be shoved into a black van right now, and, you'd never see me again. And I'm glad I don't live in one of those countries, you know? Worst thing that's gonna happen is somebody's gonna yell at me. I don't know, maybe they'll find me, whatever. They'll be alright. But yeah, we truly do live in a good country, despite our leaders, you know. We've got the freedom of speech, Second Amendment, all that good stuff, freedom of religion. So I'm glad I live here, thankful. Maybe coyotes? I don't want to get too close to those fields. Anyway. Almost there, though. Thankful for my family, of course. As crazy as they drive me. Yeah. Thankful for, well, for you. Why not? You're doing you. I'm sure you're doing the best you can, you know, given the circumstances, and, whatever you're doing, I'm thankful for it. If you think about it, like, I'm just one guy trying to make my way. But, I try to pull my weight. And I'm sure you're out there doing your best, so thank you. You know, when you look at the grand scheme of things, some people, you know, people take out the trash. Some people build automobiles. Some people design computers or airplanes or, I mean, all sorts of things, you know. Some people fix cars, right? Everybody's got a part to play. And we all come together and make it happen. So, yeah, I'm just one guy, you know. I need you. I need you, Mr. Auto Repair Guy, and Mr. Plumber, and yeah, come together and make it happen every day. I'm thankful for that, you know? I mean, these streets right here, you know, some guy comes by every now and then and sweeps the streets. Thankful for that guy, you know? Keeps the nails out of my car. My tires, I should say. Anyway, I suppose that's enough sappiness. Hmm. We got Mars over there. Orion. Cassiopeia. That's the W, right? I think that's the W. It's funny, you miss the little things if you don't look around, right? There's a lot of beauty. A lot of beauty everywhere. If you don't just stop and take the time to look around, you miss it. Anyway. Well, I think that about covers it. We are here. So, just want to thank you very much for joining me. Hope I didn't bore you too much. I hope you have a good night. And, yeah. I hope those coyotes don't come around here. Yikes. No, I haven't heard them. I think we're all right. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll leave it there. So, thanks for joining me, everybody, and thanks for engaging in your inner rebel with me, in our little revolutionary walk. And well, I hope you find ways that you can take on the system, you know, in any way you can, right? So, alrighty, I'll leave it there. Night, everybody. Take care.